Welcome back, students and anyone else who might be joining us. We are going to do another segment of Painfully Honest. This time we have another guest with us. We're probably going to just kind of get started with introducing who you are. So why don't you let our viewers know who you are?
Okay. My name is Rhonda Crosser, and I am the children's director here at Parkview Church. And I also oversee Awana and anything else related to children's ministry.
Nice. Well, that was a pretty easy question. So hopefully this is maybe an easy hot sauce.
It's a softball.
Okay.
This is Berman's Carolina. Mm-hmm. It's not even a hot sauce. It's just a Carolina barbecue. This is what happens when I let some people go pick out the hot sauces. They come back with 3 barbecue sauces. We're not naming names. I
will vouch for myself because I don't like hot sauces, and some barbecue sauces are hot to me. So that is why I chose some barbecue sauces. I needed to defend myself.
It's okay. I totally get it.
Well, we'll try this one. Like I said, my mouth's still water and it's not even hot.
Oh, whoops, I was supposed to leave that up there.
But this one's not bad.
No, it's not hot at all. It's great. It's great.
It tastes kind of fruity.
Kind of got a mustardy. Honey, sweet.
It reminds me of something that I would get at a restaurant if I needed to go eat someplace. With
not
barbecue.
as good as Chick-fil-A sauce, but it's right up there. Kind of along the same lines.
Chick-fil-A is way better than this.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not doing the Chick-fil-A challenge.
We should do that next.
Let me know when you do that one.
Okay. We have another one. I have another question for you.
Okay.
What are some things that describe you? It could be words, activities, places that you normally are at. Like, for instance, I would say a coffee shop for me because I'm normally at a coffee shop. But
gotcha. So words that describe me or about me. I love football. The glass is moving. No, I love football. I love M&Ms. Not necessarily. I mean, I like to eat M&Ms, but I also like the M&M. The yellow character is my favorite. So I have lots of M&M stuff. I love my family. Family is very much sarcastic. I get in trouble a lot because I'm sarcastic and people don't understand sarcasm sometimes. And just kind of, I don't know, kind of loopy. I kind of do things. I'm just kind of, I march to my own drum. I just do whatever I want, and I get in trouble a lot.
Good to know. Okay.
I just kind of do whatever I feel like doing.
We learned a lot. One of the things I like to do is go to Rhonda's office and get her M&Ms.
I know, my jar's half empty.
Yeah, who knows why? I don't know.
I know. Actually, there's a couple other people who were like,
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
Yeah, well, this is Stubbs Spicy.
And if they've watched any other previous videos, I've told them that they should sponsor us, and also we should sponsor them because this is my favorite.
Oh, I like Stubbs Spicy barbecue.
I didn't understand the whole sponsoring thing. I'm new to this whole YouTube channel, so I had to I misworded that statement, and now I get made fun of.
It's not very spicy. It's got a little afterkick.
This one's my favorite.
Probably why you picked it.
Probably. I think it's also Sarah's. Sarah's mentioned that she likes this one too.
Yeah.
But awesome. All right, we have another question for you.
Okay.
How did you kind of get involved with Parkview Church? How did your family find Parkview? What kind of led you guys here to Parkview?
Well, we were living in the state of Virginia. We are originally from the Northwest, so we're from Seattle. We moved from Seattle to Virginia, and Rick got a job offer here in Iowa City, and so actually Tiffin, and so we Googled churches in the Iowa City area because that's just how you do it now, and then we said, okay, what churches have Awana? because our kids were in Awana, and I've always been active in the Awana program.
Nice.
And so Parkview was on that list, and so we called, listened to a couple sermons online or whatever they had online at the time. Read their statement of faith, and was like, oh yeah. So we tried it. We liked it. We felt really
Nice.
comfortable when we first came here, and so we didn't even go to any other church when we first came here. We're just
Okay.
like, this fit. We stayed and went.
Nice. So kind of like to piggy off that before we get another sauce, kind of how did you get involved with kid ministry then here at Parkview? Or kind of what led you maybe to even have an interest in kids ministry?
Well, like I've always been a part of Awana and serving in Awana, and so when I got here, Gary McGlumphrey was like, if you want to do, your kids are in Cubbies, you have to serve in Awana. And I'm like, well, that's fine, because that's how you meet people and get to know, is serving with them. And so I started serving in Cubbies, and then they were like, hey, we need a leader for this area.
Nice.
I'm like, sure.
Nice.
And so we just kind of stepped up, and so then I started doing stuff more with Awana, and then Sunday I was volunteering in Sunday school and helping with VBS and all that other kind of stuff.
Nice.
So just kind of natural progression.
For sure. Absolutely. All right.
This is my personal favorite. It's called Medium Mango from Deadeye.
Medium.
Wow, wow, wow.
See, I don't really like this one because I don't like mangoes that I can remember. Like, I know for a fact I don't like mangoes, but I can't remember if I didn't like this one because it was mango.
Just get the
We'll find out.
non-mixed edge.
Mango. You don't like mangoes?
I don't like mangoes, no.
Mangoes are a wonderful fruit.
Is it the texture?
Wait, are mangoes orange, kind of ish?
They are like
Okay.
a greenish orange. They're like green with an orange spot.
I don't
I
know.
keep forgetting that I'm supposed to do that.
I just don't like mangoes.
Yum.
The fruit on the inside of the mango is yellow. Or orange. It's like orangey.
Depending on.
See, I also don't like anything that has to do with oranges or like even semi-related to oranges. So
Really?
it's probably a thing. That's probably why also. Wow, I feel like I'm the one getting interviewed in this one.
Wow. Peaches?
Eh.
I'm learning more about you.
It's orange!
Not getting her any oranges or peaches.
Do not get me an orange. I'll just briefly tell a story. In one of my classes, my freshman year, a certain student always brought an orange at my 8 a.m. And I really thought I was going to pass out every single 8 a.m. because the stench is just horrific to me and I just can't stand it. Anyway, I'm not the one getting interviewed. Now these viewers know a lot about me. Rhonda, do you have a funny memory from working in kids ministry?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm
tons of
sure.
them. My favorite memory, and it happened not here, but at another church I was working at, we were doing a vacation Bible school. And we were doing the story of Jesus healing the paralytic.
Okay.
When they cut the roof open and lowered the guy down. And so I'm telling the story and I'm really animated. And I'm like, can you imagine if it's your house and somebody cuts the roof off and lowers the person down? I mean, it's nighttime. And this one little boy looks up and goes, my dad sleeps in his underwear. And the whole class was gone from that point on. Like, there was no recovering because somebody else was like, my dad sleeps with nothing on. And I was like, okay, I don't need to know that much about your parents. And so, yeah, that
That's
was
funny.
probably one of my favorite,
That's
like,
so
when
funny.
when we do stories and kids he was a 4-year-old and he just was like, my dad sleeps in his underwear. That would be really awkward. Like,
That's funny. I can just imagine you recalling that story now every single time you maybe teach that lesson. I'm sure, absolutely.
Yep.
Okay.
This is habanero hot sauce. Yeah, it's wonderful. Twist and shout. So, a reminder to do your twist and shout today.
Twist and shout.
See, now I feel like we're getting into the hot sauce and out of my barbecue sauces. So my mouth is not going to be okay. But we'll...
Ooh, that one even smells.
I know, it smells really
Ooh.
hot.
You guys.
It smells. Well, no,
I just don't like it. It's not something I typically enjoy.
next time, let's do the M&M challenge, and we'll do that for Kidman, and I'll interview you, and we'll try different M&Ms.
This
and
one's
rate
really
and
hot. My tongue. But I like the M&M challenge better. Oh my.
It is a little spicy.
I think I just put my entire tongue on it and I didn't get any. I think I did this last time too. I don't learn from my mistakes.
Yeah. It's got a little kick to it.
Oh yeah. I just need to eat the chicken nugget, I think, without the sauce.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a favorite kid min activity that you like to do? Like when you get to like a certain point during the year, is it like a craft? Is it a favorite story that you just love to retell? Something, or even an event that you've put on that you've like thoroughly enjoyed putting on?
Oh, I have so many of them. I love doing all of them. I think one of my favorites that we just started doing is the Winter Blast, where we have the 2 days in during Christmas break that we do for preschool up to third grade. And we do like a very short winter VBS where we have activities and we do crafts and we have Bible story time and
Nice.
do lots of fun stuff. And so that's always just been a blast.
Good. That's awesome. All right. We'll get to another hot sauce. I feel we're only now. This is our halfway point, and I struggled on number 4.
All right, so this is
we're
peri
only
peri hot sauce. Okay, I have enjoyed these. I'm glad that other people think that they're hot.
It doesn't take much.
I gotta leave this here.
You can plug your nose before you eat it. and it
Sometimes
won't
I do.
Taste it.
That's what I have to do with. Wow, I feel like I'm getting. You're knowing so much more about me. But when I was little, I hated medicine too. The orange, that was all the
Oh.
only flavor of medicine kids had. And so I would plug my nose, or my mom would like mix it in with chocolate ice cream, so I wouldn't taste it very well. So I feel like I
But
needed
then
to
it would
do
taste
this.
like orange chocolate, and then you'd be like, ugh.
It worked.
Did it?
I feel like I shouldn't take
I didn't
that
like.
much.
I don't like
but-
grapes.
Oh,
I mean, I don't like grape juice.
okay. This one was way hotter than this one.
Yeah.
This one's fine.
That one doesn't even have much of a kick. Or maybe because
No.
my tongue is still burning from that one.
I think so too.
that I'm like,
But
I
like
can't
this
taste
one
anything.
is awful. I vote this one as the hottest, but I haven't tasted like the hottest ones lately, so this one, that was hot. Interesting.
What was this one? This is the Twist and Shout.
Whew.
Peri Peri.
All right.
Culinary
So-
tours.
I've had a lot of students in youth group, or 6th through 12th graders, kind of ask me, how do you get involved with kids ministry? That was something I was passionate about when I was a middle school, high school student. I love to babysit. I love hanging out with kids. How would I ask or tell a middle school, high school student who's interested in helping out with or volunteering with KidMin? Is it even possible? Do you look for volunteers? What kind of volunteer work could a student be doing with kids ministry? Kind of maybe talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're always looking for people who want to come in and volunteer in our KidMin program. And we want people who enjoy being around the kids and they're not, annoyed by all of the silly questions. I will tell you that it's like you're volunteering to play and have fun. It's so much fun. You get to interact with the kids. You get to play with them. You get to build stuff. Depending on the age, you can just sit and do Legos and talk with one of the kids for 15 minutes, and you will get to know a lot about that person. And just the fact that there's somebody who's older but younger, if that makes sense. So not like 90, but in the youth age. That's listening to them. They look up to the students. They love it when we have students come in and help out, especially in when you get into kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth grade. They love seeing it's like having somebody pay attention to them.
Yeah.
And so we ask that you have a relationship with Jesus. And if you want to get involved, you can just shoot me an email or text me or tell Lindsay and she'll pass your name on to me and I'll contact you. But we have lots of different ways. We have, we're looking to start a worship team for music. So we need people to help lead worship. on Sunday mornings and
Nice.
just helping out in the classrooms. And then we also have activities that we do stuff for.
Awesome.
All right. I got some tiger sauce.
Tiger sauce.
It's the original. So we'll see what you guys think about it.
Like my nose is running.
I really enjoyed this one. I thought it was pretty good.
You enjoyed
Like
tiger
good,
sauce?
as in it's really
I
good
thought it
because
was
it's
tasty.
hot, or like there's
I
a lot
mean,
of flavor. I think there's multiple
you
ways
just gotta
of
see it.
good.
Yeah, there's one person's good is not another person's good.
Right. This one's not spicy at all.
It's got a little bit of after spice. I just swallowed a pepper.
This one's like sweet at first.
Mhm.
This one's not too bad.
Packs a fierce flavor in a balanced yet complex sauce. That is slightly sweet with a touch of heat.
Okay,
Yeah.
That
one
one's
could have
not
been
bad.
like way back there.
I would agree. This one is still the hottest.
Yeah.
By far. All right. Rhonda, do you have a favorite Bible verse or a favorite story in the Bible that you just absolutely either love reading yourself or love telling kids about or anything like that?
So my favorite Bible verse or my life verse is Philippians 1:6, and it's being confident in this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to the day of completion. And it's a verse I always hand out to kids when I write them note cards and stuff. They're probably tired of seeing that verse, but it's such an important verse because it reminds them God's not done with you. You're always going to be a work in progress. And I just love that he promises that when we get to heaven, it's going to be done. So, yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
kind of my favorite
That's awesome.
verse.
All right, Mike, we're ready for our next hot-ish one.
All right, this is Melinda's 2018 special edition, Quad X Reserve.
Oh.
It's, I think it's 40, but I don't really know.
Yeah,
It's just-
quad is 40.
This one's really like chunky, which means that it's hot.
You never know.
I can smell it. Okay.
It's kind of to each their own. The ones that I thought you would think are hot, you've been like, meh, it's not hot.
I don't know. This one's
And the
still
one
the
that I was
worst.
like, it's like, I guess, kind of warm.
Yeah.
Ooh, it like burns afterwards. Like it didn't hurt at first.
Yeah, it was kind of sweet at first, and then all of a
Uh-huh.
sudden it was like, ooh.
Power, my throat hurts.
Yeah, don't think I'll double dip in that one.
No, I might have to double dip in a different one. This one's hot. I don't know how much it compares to this one, and I don't know where it's out on my plate to try it again.
Let's see, 1, 2.
Whew, that one's a little warm.
It's right here.
So it's probably this one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That one was a little warm, not gonna lie. But, Rhonda, what is your favorite weekend activity? If you could like choose what to do for the weekend, what would you do?
It would probably be just hanging out with my family, reading a book, or doing crafting stuff because I love to craft.
Nice.
So that's what I normally do on my weekends when I have time.
Nice. Okay, that was a short one, and I don't think my mouth or throat has prepared. For this next one, I might have to take some
Hot
milk.
sauce, chili habanero.
Ooh. This one's green.
It's not a good sign.
Very fluorescent green.
Yeah. Which means it's not going to come out the same way.
I just like remember like I'm picturing fire and how my mom like would always tell me that the hot fire is not the red, it's always like the blue.
Yep.
And so I'm nervous because this is not red.
Or green. Got a little horseradish to it.
This one's a little warm.
This is just salsa picante. Not bad.
Oh. I just don't like that one. Like it's hot, but like there's no flavor to it. It doesn't taste like anything, personally, that I enjoy.
It tastes like horseradish.
I don't like that. That's probably why I don't like it. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, that one's kind of warm though.
Uh-huh. All right. Because we already talked about this a little bit in this video. I told you could probably find me at any type of coffee shop. What is your go-to coffee drink? Like, what's your go-to coffee order? If someone wanted to surprise you with a coffee drink one day, what should they surprise you with?
Oh, I'm super complicated. Because from September 1st to after Thanksgiving, it's the pumpkin spice.
Mm-hmm.
I do anything pumpkin spice.
Mm-hmm.
And then from Thanksgiving all the way through Christmas, it's anything peppermint eggnog or gingerbread.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the year, it's just white raspberry mocha.
Okay.
So it
I
just
feel like
depends on the
that's
time
good.
of the year.
Yeah. But you have a drink for every time of the year. Like, some
Yes,
people are
I
just
do.
like, I'll just mix it up whenever I want to. You have a very good go-to whenever. Nice.
Yes, September 1st, I'm like waiting for pumpkin
Nice.
spice.
Are you like in the line at Starbucks? Is the only place that I know that does pumpkin spice.
They all do pumpkin spice
I
now.
I don't do
I thought we were only doing 8.
Nope.
we
You
got
got
10.
2 more, and it gets worse. It might get worse. It depends. Again, I've been surprised by what you think is spicy and what you haven't.
I
So
really
this
think I need
is
to take a
Lola's, and what I learned is Doug Fern is somehow related to her. That's what he said. So, anyways, this is Trinidad Scorpion, where I can only assume they
Scorpion.
put a scorpion in there. So,
I've had a
Can
scorpion
you eat
before. Did you
scorpion?
know that? I have.
I think you can. I think it's like most animals if you just cook it right.
I've had it in a popsicle.
What?
Oh, yeah, and it's in another country.
Well, my uncle got it from Arizona, but I believe it's from other countries too. But yep, I've had it.
I would think,
One of
most
those?
Americans aren't like, hey, let's eat a frozen scorpion.
Sure. Okay. This one,
Maybe I'm
like,
wrong.
I can see the pepper in it.
Uh-huh. And I can smell it.
Okay.
It was too vinegary.
This one's not bad.
Okay. See what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's too vinegary. I don't like it.
See, when I was a little kid, I didn't have like the best mouth. Like, I was kind of mouthy towards my parents, so I drank a lot of vinegar a lot as my punishment. So I really don't mind vinegar. I've kind of grown to enjoy it. I don't think it taught me. I mean, now I know not to say bad things to my parents, but yeah.
I should
not
try
bad.
that vinegar.
Well, sorry, kids. Now I've allowed all your parents to do vinegar towards you. This one's not bad. I thought it was worse. This one is still the worst. Number 4, personally. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question, I think. No, 2 more questions, right?
You have one more sauce.
One more sauce. So last
So
question.
this question, hot sauce.
And then we're
last
done.
question.
Okay. Prepare myself for what's to come. Last question, arguably one of the most important. I love asking these questions. Rhonda isn't Rhonda without. What's one thing that you cannot live without?
Do you want me to do the Jesus answer and be like, Jesus?
We could do both. We could do like a Jesus answer, so then Jesus. Or just like a something that these students can like just remember you by.
Rhonda's not Rhonda without M&M's.
M&M's. Good to know.
Yeah.
All
Want
right.
to win my heart? M&M's.
Is like a regular M&M, peanut M&M.
Coffee nut's my absolute
Interesting.
favorite, but peanut
Okay.
peanut butter is really good.
Uh-huh. I agree. I like the peanut butter.
This is Dave's. It's Dave's Gourmet
Ghost pepper.
Ghost Pepper. Now, this one,
Oh, I'm not. I can't. You were nice to her.
yep. You can wipe some of that off if you want. Anyways.
Oh, get a new nugget. You want to here?
It's okay. I'm gonna do it for the viewers to maybe get us more subscribers.
FTB
I'm gonna go viral because of this.
for the brand.
I've never heard of that.
It's okay. It's
For
our
the
pretty big
brand.
thing,
Yeah, I just learned that you can't you can't talk about like the fish-shaped crackers. You can't call them their name because when you're doing like podcasts and
Oh
YouTube,
yeah, because you can't.
it's like your
monetized.
advertising. Yeah.
I've saved this milk for this very moment.
Yeah. Tell
can have
us
mine.
what's going through your mind right now, guys. Oh.
I'm like really regretting this.
All right.
Yeah, just pure
1,
regret.
2, 3, go.
This one's really hot. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, my
Not
mouth
only is
on
it
fire.
hot, but it has a nasty taste.
Oh, this is disgusting.
I don't even like milk.
Oh wow.
I'm going into my office and eating M&Ms. Ugh.
Oh, it's
I mean,
not
it's-
leaving my mouth.
It's
The
spicy,
taste is not-
but it
It
doesn't
is
taste
burning.
I agree. I've had it now twice. It didn't taste better this
I'm
time.
gonna cry.
good. It's like at the back of my tongue.
I believe you guys finished.
I'm
this
literally
strong.
crying. This is my second chicken. I can't even finish one. Oh wow.
As you notice, I ate my chicken nuggets.
I ate all of my chicken nuggets because they're hot. Well, Mike, you're gonna have to come finish this because I cannot talk.
Well, I believe in you.
Oh gosh.
Okay, what's the last question?
This is the last question. I need like a different. Anyway, thanks for joining us. I'm gonna make it really, really fast. Tune in next week for another painfully honest interview. That's all for this week. Bye.
Bye.